Hi, this is Samir Pradhan from Acrex 2016, and I am with the A-lister of India's most successful and happening MEP consultants, Mr. Amod Dikshit. Welcome, Amod.
Hi, thanks.
Amod, you have been on the market for a very long time. So I would like viewers to know about you and what work you have done and stuff like that.
Okay, I've been around for about 26 years now, and as a company, we've been around for 46 years to be precise. I'm the second generation. My father started this company way back in 1970, 1971, so it's 2016. And we started off with the HVAC, and as the BMS came in, I think roughly about 1989, 1990, we've been doing with the BMS systems along with the HVAC, and then expanded to MEP services. Roughly around 1997, 1998, so about 18 years now we're doing it. No, yeah, about 18 years now we're doing all MEP
It's a
services.
long time.
Right.
Long time. I know for sure you've been the early movers in the building automation sector.
Yes.
Yes, a very, very early.
In fact, one of the first projects in India by a BMS company was on our project. It was a very different application. It was a cold storage way back in 1989 or 1990. And a very small little installation, but it was a kind of a eye-opener for people that yes, these kind of things also can happen.
Sure. Yeah, Amod, it comes to a very interesting point where, since you were the early movers in building automation and you have seen the evolution of building controls in India, what kind of challenges do you see? What's the positives and what kind of challenges do you see the Indian automation industry doing?
That's a really tricky question. See, over the period of last 18-20 years that we've been using automation, the things which we have seen is that in the initial years, I'm talking about early 90s, mid 90s, people used to do automation which was kind of, let's say, superficial.
Yes.
Okay, people used to do a little bit and then say you save so much, and then when it came to operation, that was a little bit of a challenge because there was nobody who was trained enough.
Yes.
Installation, people were not trained enough. Equipment at that time, from what I remember, were not equipped enough to get compatible to the automation. So these were the various challenges which we faced in the initial years.
Yes.
As people like the international companies like Siemens and Johnson's and Honeywell started coming in, that was the time all the infrastructure and all the engineering came in from abroad.
Sure.
And then people also started training in their factories or in their training institutes and coming back to India and giving us better designs, better products, and that was when the things started ironing out.
Yes.
But very frankly speaking, still at the end of the day, we were not very happy. We used to have installations which were kind of BMS controlled, but 2 years down the line, nothing was working. So the client was like a little unhappy. But I think as the decade changed, a lot of things have changed. People have come up with much better systems. You have come up with much better systems. And that is what is really appreciated, because now we are not only doing HVAC, we are also doing the complete IBMS with all your electricals, your plumbing, your fire, your smoke detection and all those things. And it is getting much better integrated.
Yes.
There is a long way to go still.
Yes.
And we are looking out for better solutions, because it is not only recording, but it is the analyzing of the data. It is the feedback that it gives to the your general manager who is handling it, your engineering department who is supposed to give the better results of the equipment that it is handling. And these are the kind of things which we are still looking out for.
That brings me to a question where, we were all the, as systems integrators, we tried our best to give you the solutions that were within our limits. We did have our own limits in terms of what we could offer. We are casting our image and our offering, and if you visited our booth and you have seen a lot of new systems coming from LinkSpring which are far more open, interoperable. They have cyber security, they have data and analytics. How do you see this change?
See, I think about a decade and a half before, we used to do projects which were pretty small,
Yeah.
and the client used to say, automation, I've got 2 people, don't worry.
Yes.
They'll handle the whole building.
Yes.
Today, the buildings are getting larger.
Yes.
It has become converting from buildings to campuses.
Yes.
2 million square feet, 2.5 million square feet is now the kind of average size that is happening over here. And because of which the number of equipment that have to be handled, the amount of area that has to be, where we have to have the surveillance system, the smoke detection system, the firefighting system, all are getting more and more complex.
Yes.
And very, very difficult to manage by a small little team. Manpower is now becoming more expensive.
Correct.
So we need to handle all these things from a central station.
Yes.
We have now, with people like you coming into the picture, getting more and more better equipment. And in fact, of course, I missed your stall in US this time.
Yes.
Because I think there was a little bit of a communication
Yes,
error,
yes.
though we were staying in the same
Yeah,
hotel.
absolutely. Absolutely.
But what I have seen over here, I think what you're doing is fantastic. I was talking to your colleague over here.
Chris Ryan.
Yes, Chris. And you got the data analytics which has come up. Impressive. Because that is what people are looking out for. People are actually looking out for a feedback.
Yeah.
Not just being happy that I'm having an automated building.
Yes. Yes.
That is the kind of data which will give you the age of the equipment,
Yes.
the working of the equipment,
Yes.
the actual physical efficiency of the equipment,
Yes.
and if something is going wrong,
Yes.
corrective actions well in advance.
Correct.
That is something which you are doing, which I have seen over here, is something which I have not seen in this ACREX so far.
Wow. I mean, that's a big step.
Congratulations, it's a big step that you have taken.
Thank you very much, Amod. I mean,
Yes.
coming from him is something very big and very significant.
No, fact is fact. I mean, very frankly speaking, people are saying that they are integrators, but virtually what they are doing is, I'm sorry to say this, but briefcase shopping. This is a term which we learned way back, and I'm seeing that the term hasn't changed. I will buy an equipment from A, buy an equipment from B, and I become an integrator, but I do not know whether it is going to speak on Modbus, it's going to be on BACnet, and then it's a full mix-up, everything goes wrong. Yeah.
Sure. Sure. Amod, we brought in, we have Ishre, who's doing a lot of work for HVAC&R.
Yes.
And you play a very, very major role, a game-changing role, being young and have so many years ahead of you to be a part of this change. However, when we look at controls, I wouldn't say it's a nascent stage, but not enough has been done.
That's very true. Means
Yeah.
you are right, it's not nascent. But the thing is, there is a lack of information.
Yes.
Even today's new engineers who are coming in from electronics background, computer science background,
Yes.
I am really not happy with the kind of knowledge that they bring.
Yes.
Talking about Ishre, yes, last few years we've been very active.
Yeah.
And me personally, along with my colleagues in Ishre,
Yes,
we're
yeah.
conducting a lot of training programs.
Yeah.
It is not only about HVAC, it is not about plumbing, it is not about firefighting, all MEP services, including what we are also doing is training in design, training in construction, and training in service department. That is the after commissioning.
Yeah.
Okay, we still have to get into the BMS part of it, and like what we were discussing just after our US trip,
Yeah.
we are looking out for partners
Yeah.
who can assist us or train the engineers who are there who want to learn.
Yeah.
Because without enough amount of manpower,
Yes.
good engineers,
Yeah.
a system won't be designed properly.
Yes.
And what is not designed properly is never going to get executed properly and commissioned properly.
Sure. Amod, that also brings out to a point where control trends, as you are aware, since we've been there in the US, where you have just recently come from AHR, and what control trends is trying to do is to have it's going to be a vehicle to promote, felicitate people, products, technologies, and very importantly, as you pointed out, is skills.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's our endeavor to make sure that a lot of training is there on the portal, I have already started putting the DDC, what's a BMS system. We have 7 series of backnet systems on the thing. So how do you see this initiative, and how could maybe Ishre and all of us could do to enhance these skills?
See, very frankly speaking, when you're talking about portals,
Yes.
when you're talking about e-learning,
Yes.
India is too young for that.
Okay.
We really have to develop a lot. People have to be tech savvy, people have to have the net on the phone. It's there, but it's being used for other purposes,
Yes.
like your emails and WhatsApp and
Yes.
all those things.
Yes.
But e-learning currently, I wouldn't say will work so well now.
Okay.
Maybe a couple of years later.
Sure.
In fact, as Ishre, we already have got a portal where we have got e-learning.
Okay. Okay.
Unfortunately, not too many people are takers.
Okay.
So what we are currently trying to do and what we are actually doing is weekends or maybe holidays, we are actually conducting physical training.
Okay.
The only thing is it is not on site.
Yes.
It's in a classroom,
Yeah.
20-25 students.
Yes.
It could be a Saturday, it could be a Saturday, Sunday, whatever.
Sure.
That is
Sure.
what we are having.
Sure.
So
So maybe for control trends is a good idea. See, we are also starting up with Niagara certification in India, first
Right.
time in India.
Right.
So that would be a classroom exercise,
Okay.
and a whole lot of maybe we could have a combination of e-learning and as you rightly said, nothing
See,
substitutes practical training and
absolutely,
hands-on
absolutely.
training. So excellent.
So what if you are having that kind of an idea, I can also take it up with the Ishre committee.
Sure.
Very frankly speaking, we are also developing a lot of other committees
Okay.
in terms of standardization. Standards for chillers already developed.
Sure.
Standard for VRF is almost getting developed.
Sure.
I'm talking about the testing and the certification standards.
Yes.
AHUs
Yes.
is starting to get developed.
Yes.
We are also starting to do in hospitality industry, the NABH certification
Yes.
and the standards for them, upgradation.
Wow.
Because what is happening is whatever standards and whatever is available in India is at an average about a decade old.
Oh, okay.
So if you are coming up or if you would like to come up and help us and join us
Yes.
in the endeavor to share knowledge, that is what Ishre is all about.
Sure.
Most welcome. I can put it to the committee and we can take it up. In fact, just a while ago, we have come to know that one of your other friends, they have put up a lab and a training facility.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong, in Pune.
Okay.
And they have also invited us for this kind of training. So we are working on that.
Sure.
Only thing is that will be more product based.
Yes. Yes.
We do not want to look at product based.
Correct.
We want to look at technologies.
Yes.
We want to look at a complete overview.
Yes.
We want to look at open systems.
Correct.
I don't want to do only a backnet or only a Modbus or only a CCTV or only an access control.
Yes.
It has to be all in one.
Yes.
With the control trends which I have
Yes.
seen,
Yes.
you are having an open platform.
Yes.
You can accept anybody's make.
Yes.
You can accept a retrofit.
Yes.
Wherein something is Honeywell, something is somebody else, and all those things can be brought onto a common platform. This is something what we are looking at, because we do not want anybody to be, as I said, product
Monopoly.
specific.
Absolutely.
No, monopoly is a different thing. I'm saying product specific.
Okay.
It has to be. Plus, we are also working on EN standards. We are working on UL standards. So if both of these can also be integrated,
Sure.
so a control trend is based on any particular that you can accept only UL listed or you can only accept EN
we
listed.
see
All products are
I
available.
mean, it's going to be a vehicle to a change. We need to bring about change.
Yes.
And I think that's the whole reason why we are all here, and we are extremely open. And I'm sure viewers in the US would be watching this with rapt attention
Yeah.
and would be receiving well. So thank you very much, Amod.
Pleasure.
Thanks for sharing your time.
It's been a pleasure.
I mean, he is one such busy guy. I have been trying to have these 5 minutes with him since last, I don't know how many months.
Oh, don't die.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a
Right,
lot.
yeah, thanks. Bye.